They called him Toma, the boy who asked too many questions. While other children chased goats and climbed mango trees, Toma sat beside the old stone near the river and stared at the sky. Why do birds never forget their way home? Why does fire dance when it's happy? Why do grown-ups hide tears when they think no one is watching? The villagers would laugh gently, shaking their heads. He's a dreamer, they'd say. Let him be. But the village elder, Papa Dalu, did not laugh. He watched Toma with eyes like deep wells. One day, he called the boy. Toma, you ask questions like the wind asks the leaves endlessly. But what do you do with the answers? Toma blinked. I keep them in my heart. Papa Dalu smiled, stroking his white beard. Then your heart must be very full. Come. Let me show you something. They walked far beyond the village, where the land grew quiet. Papa Dalu stopped by a tall, ancient tree with bark as black as night and stripes as white as bone. This tree, he said, only speaks to those who listen without speaking. Toma sat and waited. 1 hour. 2. The sun crawled across the sky. Still, he waited. Then a breeze. Soft. Almost like a whisper. Toma closed his eyes. The wind said, knowledge is everywhere, but wisdom lives in silence. He opened his eyes. The tree stood still, but somehow, it felt like it had spoken. Papa Dalu placed a hand on his shoulder. Now you know the first truth, not every answer lives in words. From that day, Toma changed. He still asked questions, but now, he listened more. He watched how the ants walked without complaint. How the sun rose whether people were ready or not. How his mother's hand said more than her mouth ever did. Years passed. Toma grew, and so did his mind. When Papa Dalu passed on, the village turned to Toma, the boy who once asked the sky. And when the new children came to him with wild, curious questions, he didn't give them answers. He took them to the ancient tree. And together, they sat and waited. In Makera village, they now say, wisdom is not how much you know. It is how deeply you understand what you feel. And under that tree, where the wind still whispers, the questions never stop. Only now, they echo with silence.